Wow, I was doing all that talking and was on mute. Stephen L. Mack, Trevor Bush, Creighton Miller, D. Mack, Tiana Scott, Louis Bay, Tiana Scott, Peace Bus Queen. How you doing today? Steve Brooks, Alice Telez, Chris Ruffin, Don Ron, Shawal Allah 77, Blessings Queen, Stephen L. Mack, John J. Doe, Guerrero Shelley, Trevor Bush, Jesse R., Rick Timms III, Chris Ruffins, Kaz, what's going on? Mercy Bull, what's going on? Just Incredible, T Bugs, Mr. VA Fitted, Montrell Evans, Al Roberts, Chris Rob Media TV, AJ Lewis, Keeman Nation, Stark 7, what's going on? Just so you guys know, I don't deal in emotions, I deal in facts. You understand what I'm saying? I deal in facts, I don't deal in emotions. And there's going to be some truth told here. Not a bunch of emotional responses on what my beliefs is. It's just we're going to deal with some truth, right? Y'all know what my motto is: facts over feelings. You understand what I'm saying? All of that other stuff sounds good, and we could talk about the past all we want, but the truth is we got to focus on the future. If you don't focus on the future, you're stuck. C Money Best Stock is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Big Boxing Talk, 24 Lee, Obvious Bane, Boom, Bane, what's going on? Salute, King. TZ Frank, Rodney War Eagle 205, T Bonafide, Bossa, aka Big Texas, my brother. Happy Valley Farms, Tracy Stewart, what's good, Tracy? How you feeling? 88 Sports Talk, AD the Champ, 89, what's going on? Professor X, Marquis, Corey Bowens, Fred Robinson, Brother Adams, what's good? What's good? As you guys know, I deal in facts over feelings. I don't do a bunch of emotional talking, and I could go and revert back to the past and break down the past and what Terrence Crawford said in the past and what he didn't say. The facts remains is that has nothing to do with today. Jay Gadget, Paul Porter, what's going on? The facts remain is this. DA43 Chuck, what's good? The facts remain is this, that Terrence Crawford entered negotiations. Okay, Curtis Price, what's going on? He entered negotiations, right? As shouts out to my brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations. Paul Porter, what's going on? He dug up these archives and what happened today, right? Splash Master 03, what's going on? The proof that Showtime don't have the money. Okay? And Showtime is getting ready to make some major cuts. That's facts. So all of we could talk about all of the past. Another thing, I'm hearing people say, where was the money coming from? Jay-Z was one of the investors. He's proven. Okay, Rodney Haggard, what's going on? Ron, what's going on? He's proven. Okay, Perez 401, what's going on? Rodney, I'll get into that. So Jay-Z was one of the people. Crypto, bro, what's going on? Ellis, aka Tag, my brother, what's going on? Wipe your feet as you come inside. Eagle Fan 18, what's going on? Mr. Lightning World 1, what's going on? So, you know, we could dig into the past. Yes, in the past, did Terrence Crawford contradict himself in the past with some things he has said? Yes. Did Terrence Crawford say 50-50 split, you know, in my favor, no fight? Yes, he did all of those things. The facts remain is this. Today's time, he entered the negotiations. Okay? New Caddy, what's going on? So we trying to place what he did in the past. Cursed Knowledge, what's going on? Crack World, what's going on? Chris, what's going on? And I understand the hesitancy, but we have to look at what's in front of us and what's taking place right now, okay? We have to focus on what's taking place right now. Never mind what he said in the past, because that means nothing. Fabian Terry, what's going on, okay? For instance, Manny Pacquiao fought Floyd Mayweather. Everything he said in the past and all that, it didn't matter when they was negotiating in the present time. Larry Wilkes, what's going on? Mr. Grandy, what's going on? YG Knight, what's going on? You understand what I'm trying to explain to y'all? It doesn't matter, okay? When you're in the present time negotiating, that's what matters. You understand? Not what happened in the past. Did he say a lot of things in the past? Yes, he did. Monica, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? You understand what I'm saying? But we're talking about the present negotiations. He entered the present negotiations, right? Not a single soul has disputed what he has been saying. Not nobody. Jojo, what's going on? You understand? And so now we got to look at it from this standpoint. Okay? No Smoke, Yavi, what's going on? Julius Thomas, what's going on? Okay, like I told you guys, I said it wasn't Errol Spence's fault. It's the powers that be. And now we have these articles coming out about Showtime. The Trap, what's going on? Patricia Shell, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Okay, TZ Frame, what's going on? And there not being any money there. Hence the reason why that explains the cause for the pause, right? You understand? So, so now, so Errol Spence says that Errol Spence responded, right? Tamuff, what's going on? Michael James 616, what's going on? Third Simple NSU, what's going on? So Errol Spence says that I have a minute or 30 to waste. Why it take you 2 weeks to say something? At Terrence Crawford, you tried getting your stuff together. LOL. We can see you looking at some flashcards or a piece of paper. Good, you speaking now. I was worried. Then he says, he claims that his concerns over having transparency on the revenues and expenses for the fight was a big issue that ended the negotiations. As Cap, my side agreed to show him everything. Right. So he's saying Al agreed to show him everything. Rob Montgomery, what's going on? He says the draft included specific provisions that required that both of us would receive a complete and full written detail accounting showing all pay-per-view sales of the event, and then status of that all net revenues received and all event expenses incurred and paid. If I'm not telling the truth, tell him to post the draft, is what Errol Spence said, right? Romeo, what's going on, great brother? Real talk with Mummy, what's going on? So here's the thing. Big Ray, what's going on? Wayne Stewart said, hey, Boo, you taking sides. Yeah, I'm taking sides of the sport of boxing. Thomas Mullen, what's going on? Tony T, what's going on? Right? L won't fail, what's going on? So now, what's going on? Chief Wildfire, what's going on? Of course, I'm taking sides. I'm taking the side of the sport of boxing. FOC, Rock Boy, what's going on? So, so now, David Bamario, what's going on? Robin Montgomery, what's going on? Now, Errol Spence said that he could show the proof. Let's see if he shows the paperwork, the proof. KQ from KC, KC Boxing Network. My brother, what's going on? Brandon Adam Perry, what's going on? I'm a little under the weather, so pardon me, people. Winston McFarland, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Al used to put on concerts for Beyonce and many artists. I think there's some friction there, which could explain why Floyd and Jay aren't cool, being that Jay was involved in probably why Al pulled out. That could be the case. But here's the thing, right? Now, let's see. Errol Spence said he'll show the proof of the paperwork that they were willing to show Terrence Crawford transparency, right? Let's see if that surfaces, right? But here's the thing, right? There's no reason that Showtime is losing money. Showtime, right here, as you can see in the thumbnail, right? Paramount is saying there's going to be some major changes at Showtime, and Showtime is no longer going to be standing on its own, right? And there's going to be some major changes made at Showtime. Hence the reason why these fights are getting pushed back. Okay, that's the reason why these fights are getting pushed back. And when you have $25 million a piece on the table, right? Let me explain this, right? Because I hear people say stuff like, go take the non-guaranteed. That is the simplest, silliest thing you can ever say. If I tell you, right, I'm going to give you $25 million right now, right? Or you're going to take a chance and bet on ultimately the fans to pay you the $25 million. Right? You're going to wait and bet on the fans and take a chance with the fans, or you gonna take the guarantee? You would take the guarantee because of the format. Now, in another sport, right? You could say in the NFL, for instance, I'll give you an example. In the NFL, right? One time, brother in Super Chat, looks like Spence just exposed you and Bud. What an idiot. Boy, oh boy. You're not very smart. 99 opinions, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, we need Shakur to stay away, Jay Prince family. Why have him there and involve him in the robbery crime committed at NBA Youngboy house? No guidance. Yeah, I talked about that, right? Dave Logan, what's going on? I don't really know what Will Gates, what's going on? Kerwin Thomas, what's going on? I don't really know what took place with that situation. Roll Tide for life, Jesse, what's going on? But I do know there's just multiple situations that Shakur Stevenson is in and around, and he needs not to be there. He's 25 years of age. He got really lucky. You understand what I'm saying? He was really, 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 really lucky, man. He's 25. He just had a newborn child. You understand what I'm saying? And he has he has a new fiance. Bernard Crawford said 214. What's going on? Right. Super Back Time. What's going on? Peace be free. What's going on? Wayne Stewart says this. So let me address this Shakur Stevenson thing, right? He needs not to be in and around there. You understand? He's standing inches away from blessings to, the young brother Takeoff, man. Shakur Stevenson is standing literally inches away from him. And, we know, there's no direction there. You understand? As far as when that starts to happen, bullets have no name. You understand what I'm saying? And, he definitely should not have been there. That situation with the chain or whatever that was, he shouldn't have been speaking on it. Nothing. He had, and then we had the situation we saw with the gas station brawl, right? Shakur Stevenson needs not to be in and around any of those situations. Miss Sexy, peace of us, Queen. How you doing today? Okay, he needs PC. What's going on? He needs not to be around any of those types of situations at all whatsoever. Not in the least bit. You understand what I'm saying? Not in the least bit that he needs to be in and around those situations, man. The future is bright for him, and that's scary, man. You know what I mean? If he was my child, Shakur Stevenson, man, hey, man, I would want to separate him from everything. You understand what I'm saying? I would want to separate him from everything, man. There's absolutely no reason why Shakur Stevenson should be standing there at 2:30 in the morning while a group of fellas, I don't care if it's turned out innocent and it just went sideways. I don't care. At 2:30 in the morning, Shakur Stevenson should not be in that situation. He just shouldn't. He needs to be away from everything. You understand? He needs to be away from everything. You understand what I'm saying? He needs to be away from everything. He needs not to be standing there. Man, I mean, look at the situation. It ended horribly. I don't know much about the young brother takeover. I'm not very familiar with, I'm not just this new era. I know a few songs that they have made, the Migos, but I'm not overly familiar of their work. I'm not individually. I know the I'm a casual, I know that Offset is with Cardi B, and I know they have a few songs that I'm familiar with, but I don't know. I don't know if he have children, and I don't know that far into the young brother's, young Prince now ancestor. I don't know that much into his life, but I do know this, man. Somebody lost a loved one for something senseless. And I do know this: Shakur Stevenson is a boxer living. He's supposed to be living a boxer's lifestyle. He shouldn't be there at all. Not in the least bit. He should not be around it. Super Mac Time, what's going on? Lamont Griffin, what's going on? Peace Be Free, what's going on? He shouldn't be around it. JR the Star, what's going on? Kyrie Westbrook, what's going on? You know, he should be kept away. Hey, bro, you need not to be here. These dudes is out here. And listen, I'm gonna say this too, real quick. You know, I grew up in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? I'm familiar with it. Dice games never go well. Very rarely do dice games go well. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. It's very rare do dice games go well, especially dice games at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. At 12:30 at night, it just don't go well. You understand? And Dewan Beasley, what's going on? He needs not to be around that. Kenny Toss Boxing, Young King Company, what's going on? Jude 12, Cincinnati Fins fan, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? He needs not to be there. The best dad ever, what's going on? YG Knight, what's going on? AK Crowder, Laylaw, Digger TV, what's going on? Knuckle Up, what's going on? I Am Him Quay, what's going on? Valor, what's going on? Dusty Cole, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, Wayne Stewart, I'm gonna get to you, right? He said, I need you to explain what you mean when you say you on the side of boxing. You said you are a part of the deal Bud brokered with Black Prime. You undermine the biggest fight, bro. Oh, boy. These motherfuckers are stupid. Samuel Curitin, what's going on? Mr. Smuck, Carlos Villanueva, what's going on? Jay Watts, what's going on? You can't be. It can't be. You understand? It's like, you know, the elevator goes to the 10th floor and you stuck on 1. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you, brother? Let me ask you a question, man. Unstoppable, what's going on? I just can't stomach, right? Silliness. I just can't. Justin Wynn, what's going on? I just can't. Jordan J. Rock, what's going on? My brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell, what's going on? Ronnie Shields, what's going on? Real Talk Mama, what's going on? Guerrero Shelley, what's going on? You just can't make this stuff up. You just can't. Holy smokes. Only in the sport of boxing. I be on basketball channels. I be on football channels. But when I see the fans in boxing, you can't be. This is why Bob Arum said the fans in boxing are like a bag of rocks. You can kick them in any direction. There is zero common sense used in fans in sport of boxing, I see. Zero. No one, J. Petty City, what's going on? The Chill Coder, what's going on? Michael Lukes, what's going on? Corey Smith, what's going on? Kenyatta Seals and my brother in the super chat dropping that quarter of a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said he's dropping that quarter of a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Seth Jenkins, what's going on? Brian Heath, Tay Mouth, what's going on? Fly Guy Indy, what's going on? So anyway, right? YG Knight, what's going on? He said, you undermine. I undermine. How the hell I undermine the fight? What's wrong with you, brother? I see you walk into walls often. You must walk right into walls quite often. Because that can't be the most dumbest thing that somebody could say. Why would I undermine it? Just use your common logic. If I have the power to underline it, I have the power to make it. Now, wouldn't I benefit more from making it? Wouldn't I benefit more from it from trying to help advise to make the fight? You can't be that silly. You just can't be. You just can't. Stanley Bailey, what's going on? I mean, how would I benefit from stopping the biggest fight in boxing to make a fight that's not as big of it? I mean, like, what are we talking about here? Machiavelli Mafia, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Folks say, he said, Blue, folks saying Bud not their people are sick. He said, dudes made a black man over boxing more than mad. He said, mad at a black man over boxing more than they are mad at stuff that really matters to their people. This is entertainment. Cats need to go and read a book. I agree. It's amazing to me, man. Super Mac time, what's going on? It is truly amazing to me. Like I gave the example, right? I gave this example, right? Put Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford aside. George Reeves, what's going on? What other big fights are they making? You should look at it this. I am him Quay, what's going on? And you should stop yourself and say, let me ask myself a question. What other big fights are being made? Show me the other big fights that are being made. One time, brother super chat. Blue, we just want to know the truth. Tell us the truth. I tell you the truth every day. It's not my fault if you're not savvy enough to digest it. And that's not my job. It's just not. Type Slick Hands, what's going on? My job is not to do that. I'm not going to spoon feed you everything. Craig Wright said, Blue, you completely lost credibility. No. Great brother, you're just not that smart. The Born Sinner, what's going on? There's the difference between me and you. You like to live in Candyland. I live in reality. Your elevator stopped on the first floor, meaning it never even took off. Right? We in the penthouse. So, of course, you would say I lost credibility because you can't see us eye to eye. Larry Smooth 410, what's going on? Ricochet Rock Nice, what's going on? It's not meant for you to see. Everybody can't go. So the reality is everybody knows how to smarten up. If you don't know how to smarten up, that's not my fault. Okay? Now ask yourself this question, silly. I know why you're eating a bowl of tricks and you're under rules, right? With tape in the middle of your glasses. You understand, with one sock on, right? Ask yourself this question. Band up, what's going on? No, Wayne Stewart, you're not here for the knowledge when you put a jacket on me that don't fit. Payday J, what's going on? You accuse me of something. That's completely different than asking me a question. When you put a jacket on me and don't fit, then you're gonna get me. I'm 10 toes down. I give you the real. I don't have to give you the real. I give you the real every single day, all day long. If you hear to hear the truth and listen, then open your ears and close your mouth. And don't put a jacket on me. As I just said, do you see that Showtime is losing money? What big fights are you seeing? Right? That should be enough to tell you, okay, Jake Paul is getting more dates than actual quote unquote real fighters. That don't worry you? You don't think about that? Huh? Okay, if Terrence Crawford is saying that there was two investment groups that's willing to give them $25 million a piece, $50 million a piece, and one of those investment groups is, I'm going to say, allegedly including Jay-Z, right? And we saw Terrence Crawford with Jay-Z, right? And Jay-Z wanted to be involved, right? 25 million. So now you tell me, you would take not 25 million to say, let me go fight and hope that the fans pay the money, but I'm gonna pay you 25 million. Now let's say, how much do you have to make? How many pay-per-views? When is the last time you had a million pay-per-view seller? You want me to tell you the last time you had a fighter that did a million pay-per-views? Right? Right? Errol Spence said all money. he said. He said he talking about he didn't have a guarantee and was taking all the risks. I didn't have a guarantee, just higher percentage. So Errol Spence just said that he wasn't getting a guarantee either. He was taking a higher percentage. Okay, to each his own, right? He said he wasn't at the table or know where to be found. For what I knew, what I was projected to get and happy with, to be honest, that hedge fund deal was for you, for your benefit, right? So he admit that the hedge fund deal was there. So facts is I'm fighting somebody else and he's about to fight a tuna. He says all money, not good money. I asked him where the 50 million coming from. Who is over the hedge fund putting the money up? He couldn't tell me. I think we all need to just meet in person, right? So he's saying all money ain't good money. Who's putting up the money, so on and so forth, right? So it's being reported that Jay-Z is one of the people that was willing to put up the $25 million, right? And now, again, if Terrence Crawford wasn't able to provide Errol Spence with the necessary proof or connect them to the people, connect Errol Spence to the people. Now, Terrence Crawford is saying that the $25 million, Errol Spence never got back to him. So Errol Spence is saying he did get back to him, and he's asking him where was the $25 million coming from, the $50 million, right? It's $25 million. I'm saying $25 million because $25 million to Errol and $25 million to Terrence Crawford. So he's saying that he asked Terrence Crawford, where's the $50 million coming from, right? And all money is not good money, right? Well, you know, if it's a legit money, right? To each his own, Matrice, right? Like Errol said, that he was content with what he was getting, right? And then he said that that hedge fund was going to benefit Terrence Crawford, right? But in reality, the hedge fund was going to benefit both of them, right? Because Errol Spence was going to make 25 million plus to fight Terrence Crawford with the format that the PBC uses. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't going to make 25 million plus with the format that the PBC uses. You understand? Hope now, my brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, actually, Bud and Spence confirmed how difficult the negotiation was, and now we know they really wasn't going to fight this year. How Blue undermined it. Yeah, these dudes is just, they just say anything, Hope now. Like the brother said, Hope now, we just fans and we just want to see the fight, but you just place and blame wherever you feel fit. Hey, it's Blue fault. How's it my fault? If that's just not even smart business, brother. If I have the opportunity to stop Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, that means I have the opportunity to make Terrence Crawford Errol Spence, and that means I'm going to benefit better making Terrence Crawford Errol Spence. P. Noah, what's going on? Mr. Nelson, what's going on? GYS UK, what's going on? Mr. Nelson says, stop it, Blue. Stop what? Y'all want to play this game with me tonight? I suggest you don't do it. I don't feel good and I got time. The chill coder, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Don't y'all see this man is trying to talk about the wickedness of our people's mind is why Takeoff just got over nothing and keeping Shakur away. Yeah, they can't help themselves though, great brother, the chill code. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. We have 780 people and 250 likes. Smash the like button. Sylvester Simple, brother in the super chat, I got 3. Hagler versus Andre, I got Hagler. Fury versus Holmes, I got Holmes. Tank versus Durant. I got Durant. All the old guys. P. Newell, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Smoke the clowns, Blue. Yeah. They can't help themselves. So here's the thing, right? You haven't, King J, what's going on? All of the talk that they're doing is null and void, because the point is, right, the networks wasn't putting up the money because there's no money to be put up. So Errol Spence is saying he's content with the money that he was making. You understand what I'm saying? But if you was going to make $25+ million guaranteed. Why would you bet on the fans when the piracy is at an all-time high? And at that point, you should Al is the Al is the Al Heyman is the I don't feel good, people. He's the advisor. So you should Al Heyman should be looking into these investment groups. As Terrence Crawford stated that Al Heyman told him he's not letting nobody else touch the fight because Al Heyman knows it's a gold mine. But my thing is this, right? Regardless, you should say, okay, where's this hedge fund, this money coming from? These two sources, right? And that's willing to put up $25-50 million for us to fight. Let me get Al on it, as Errol Spence is supposed to. Like Terrence Crawford said that Errol Spence told him, let me call Al and make sure. That's what Errol Spence is supposed to do, right? As far as the no boss thing, he's supposed to say, let me get Al Heyman on this. Let me get him to investigate this and see if this is really a true thing. You understand what I'm saying? He's supposed to take that stance, right? Because that's what Al Heyman is for. He's supposed to reach out to Al and say, listen, I need, Terrence Crawford is saying X, Y, and Z. Can we inquire about that? But if Al is saying, yeah, Miss Sexy, I don't feel good, I'm sick. That's what's losing my concentration. But if Al is saying, I'm not dealing with them at all, like Stephen A. Smith, like Stephen Espinosa stated, that was an avenue. That was an available avenue. So Stephen, I'm going to call him Stephen A. Smith again. Stephen Espinosa, he admitted by saying that's a route we could take by going with the investors to put up money, and it could fight happen in Saudi Arabia, right? Because if the fight happens in Saudi Arabia, they'll put up the money, right? We've seen this. We know this proof, right? Hard worker said, Blue, you funny. What am I funny about? The fool, what's going on? Matt Trees, what's going on? Yeah, Errol Spence is supposed to say, let me go back to Al. He's supposed to do that. There's no knock against that. Terrence Crawford stands as saying that you have to answer to somebody. But in that case, he's supposed to go back and say, let me reach out to Al and make sure this is doable, this is feasible, this is real. Champion Heart, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, salute to my brother Blue. And my brothers and sisters in the chat, Blue, go watch my ginger root and purple tea video. Keep that immune system up. Hey, great brother, why don't you send it to me directly? Salute to my brother Champion Heart, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Yeah, I'm good, Willie. I'm getting better, man. I'm gonna get better. Tony T, what's going on? A little heck, me and all my kids and my wife, we all sick right now. So I can't even avoid it. I got my vitamin C, vitamin water, oranges on deck, all that. Molly Mall, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, thought I'd never see the day Blue became compromised. Oh boy. But hey, you invested, so good luck on your endeavors, King. Oh boy. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. Only in sport of boxing do you have people say the dumbest things in the world. Compromise? Boy, oh boy. I don't know where they find these people. You guys are clowns. Corey Smith, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, do you see a possibility that both fighters can revisit the $50 million deal in 2023? Yes. Yes, I do. And they're going to fight. They're going to fight. VK Kennels, what's going on? Y'all say the dumbest things in the world. Oh, I never saw the day of the Blue compromise. They're not fighting this year. What are you talking about, you idiot? They wasn't fighting this year with or without me. Pay attention. Smarten up. Open your eyes. Do something. Jude 12, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, relax. You're doing something good for the sport of boxing. Let's go. Salute to my brother Jude 12. Yeah, man. You get people that just, man, it's disappointing when you see people like that in this community that's supposed to support the sport of boxing that just say anything. This is why the sport of boxing will always. Yeah, I see the Twitter. This is why the sport of boxing, Jude 12, will always be in this position. It'll never get out of it. This is why the promoters and the managers can do and say whatever they want. This is why the fighters be like, I don't care what the fans think. This is why. So when the fighters fight the fights that they just want to fight and just say, you know what, I'm doing what I want to do. This is why. Because you have people that just say just silly stuff. It's just dumb. It don't make sense. Brandon McGee, my brother, what's going on? Willie Reed, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. He said, why can't our people support one another? Why must we tear down our own? God bless you and keep your grind, Blue. You're inspiring. Salute to you, King. It's not meant for everybody to go. It's just not meant. It's not meant at all. And salute to my brother Willie Reed, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. You see, things happen. Things happen this way, right? Because you have to wean out the weak. The ones that'll weigh you down, that you're trying to drag with you. That's what happens when you're trying to make a change and give back. See, the people talking, like the brother just cared, I never thought I'd see the day Blue compromised. He don't pay for no pay-per-views. He ain't on my level. He don't support the sport of boxing and the fighters. See, here's the difference between me and you, brother. I go to the fights and buy the pay-per-views, and the fight is watching itself. Can you say the same? Can you show your receipts that you do the same? Right? I buy tickets for a fight that I don't need to buy tickets. I get in for free. I buy pay-per-views and I'm not home to watch it. It's watching itself. And then I buy pay-per-views for the people here. What are you doing? And show receipts. Because see, I have receipts. Where's your receipts? You doing a bunch of this. You master a lot. P. Newell, brother in super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Have to say it again, Blue. Smoke them clowns. Yes, sir, P. Newell. They're going to get this work. So anyway, Warren Parnell, you bogus. And you come watch me every day. Jason Moses, what's going on? One time said I could show my receipts. So show your receipts right now. Go to my Instagram right now and show me how many pay-per-views you bought for people, how many pay-per-views you bought while you went to the fight and didn't have to pay when you could have get in for free. Show me the receipts. Go ahead right now. My Instagram is Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Drop the receipts that you went to pay. You went to fights that I get in for free, brother, but I pay for tickets for people and I pay for pay-per-views and I'm not home. So now show those receipts, brother. Maya Egypt, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Because I'm petty, brother. You want to play this game with me? You bought it for yourself, okay? I bought it for 50 people, and I bought tickets for people to go to the fight, and I'm not even home. I'm at the fight. I watch it for free. Julian Nicholas, what's going on? And the next pay-per-view, I'm buying 15 more people pay-per-view. So match it. Since you're talking about I'm compromised, let's see if you put your money where your mouth is. Let's match it and support the sport. If you can't, stay in the back. B. Paulie, my brother in Super Chat, Twitter is like a press conference right now. Yeah, they're going at it. Which is good. So Terrence Crawford responded. He says, okay, when did y'all agree to it? And when was we supposed to fight again? I'll wait. And Errol said, how long it take your team to get back? This was supposed to be a huge fight promotion in different cities, etc. So Terrence Crawford is saying that Errol Spence's team didn't respond in a timely manner. Errol Spence is saying his team didn't. So it's going back and forth. It's going back and forth. Warren Parnell said, Blue, you were clearly wrong. What am I wrong about? I'm going to cook your ass because I'm tired of you, brother. And I could just block you all the way, but I'm just tired of you. So what was I wrong about? Go ahead and tell me. Because I feel like giving you that word. I just feel like being I just feel like going back and forth. I feel like being petty. So you said I was wrong. What was I wrong about? Go ahead and tell me. Because I could just block you. Don't time them out. Don't block them. Don't do nothing. Be Paulie. Willie Lowe, my brother. What's good, my brother Willie Lowe? Yeah, they going hard. Brian Heath, what's going on? Go ahead and tell me. What was I wrong about? Preacher Joe, what's going on? Aunt Davis, what's going on? He said, Aunt Davis said, you've been talking reckless. Anybody here see me talk about reckless about Errol Spence? You can't stop the rain. What's going on? The future is going on. He said, you've been talking reckless about Errol Spence. I've been talking reckless about Errol Spence. When have I been talking reckless? Knuckle up. What's going on? Has anybody here seen me talking reckless about Errol Spence? What are you talking about? Fly Guy Indy, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. Watch Bud on BOK Prime. I mean, BLT Prime. Ha ha ha. Bud laugh. LOL. I'm messing with you, Blue. Salute, bro. And to your grind. Salute to my brother Fly Guy Indy, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. You see, that's what I'm talking about, right? You see my brother Fly Guy Indy? This is somebody here that supports this platform and the sport of boxing. Every other day, Fly Guy Indy is in here dropping half a dubs. Then I get people in here that ain't never support nothing, ain't never did nothing for the sport. They got the nerve to be running their rusty lips. Ground Awake and say, you never said one bad thing about it. No, I don't. I ain't never. This not my place to do that. I just give you what I know. Yeah, Charles Pickett. I feel like pulling the train out the station. Jay Watts, my brother in Super Chat. See the Benavidez fight got canceled. Yeah, I did see that. I hope he just go ahead and fight David Morrell because that's what I'm hearing. So here's the thing, right? Like I said, yeah, they just be running their mouth tying the sky. So here's the thing, right? Smash the like button, man. 838 people. Vulcan Raven, what's going on? Joe Ashley, what's going on? We have 830 people here, and we have 347 likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. We got the super chat on lit. We got 800 people here, and we ain't smashing the like button. Show your boss and IQ what's going on. QT, what's going on? Yeah, David Benavidez. You pick sides in the negotiations without hearing both sides. I didn't pick any sides, brother. I picked the side of the sport of boxing, and I know both sides of the negotiations. That's where you're wrong. And ask yourself this question, Warren Parnell, right? Where's the big fights from Showtime? Tell me. Have you seen any big fights from Showtime this year? Dub Fighter Pilot, what's going on? Yes or no? Have you seen big fights taking place from Showtime this year? How many have you seen? Did you not just see Warren Parnell, Nat King Cole Jr., what's going on, Young King? I keep calling you Young King. King, what's going on, King? Ruben Gutierrez, Valor, what's going on? Did you not see that Gervonta Tank Davis went on social media and he said he's tired of them. He need to make a change with promotional companies, right? And they playing games. Did he not say that? Chris Lowell Taylor, what's going on? Harold Kuhlman, what's going on? Yeah, yes or no? Warren Purnell. Jamel Charlo fought May 14th. Silly rabbit. May 14th, Jamel Charlo fought. You knew his next opponent just like I knew his next opponent, and the whole world knew his next opponent because he was sitting ringside. KG 412, what's going on? Yeah, I see Terrence Crawford is responding. Right? He said, Terrence Crawford said, if he was so-called his own boss, then why had I to talk to Al? That's right. I couldn't talk to you because when I did, you said you had to talk to your people. You can fool all your little fans that don't know who you really is, but you can't fool me at Errol Spence. Errol Spence says this in response. I had what I was potentially making. Huh? I had what I was potentially make. You was trying to figure out your stuff. We worked together. Nothing like you and Bob, you know. Errol was fast typing when he put that out. Randall 700, what's going on? James Shavers Jr., what's going on? Kerwin Thomas, what's going on? He said, to be fair, Bud shunned Showtime to go to an unproven entity in BLK Prime. Okay, let's say he did, Kerwin Thomas, right? The point is, he got paid right now. True Thought TV, what's going on? And he's having a fight. Did you not hear? Warren Purnell said Castano versus Charlo. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I shouldn't have these types of conversations with these types of people. Chuck, what's going on? My brother Chuck, what's going on? Warren Parnell, he said Castano versus Charlo. I just said Jamel Charlo versus Castano. You see why I shouldn't have these types of conversations? I said, when was the last big fight? He said Charlo versus Castano. I know that. I said that Charlo versus Castano was May 14th, brother. And May 14th, we knew who the winner of that fight was going to fight because he was sitting ringside. Memphis, Maine, what's going on? Which was Tim Tszyu. Why? Mike Big Boxing, what's going on? Go subscribe to my brother Mike Big Boxing, right? Tim Tszyu was sitting ringside, okay? Tim Tszyu was the next opponent. Why did they tell us that Jamel Charlo and Tim Tszyu are not fighting until January 28th, brother? Now answer that question, Warren Purnell. Why would Jamel Charlo and Tim Tszyu have to wait until January 28th when Jamel Charlo fought May 14th and Tim Tszyu fought before that? Go answer the question. Rodney Haggard said, you definitely don't talk about Spence like you used to since you linked up with Bud. No, I didn't link up with Bud, first and foremost. Okay, let's clarify that. I didn't link up with Bud. Okay. Now, what happened is I started getting more information privy behind the scenes of the business behind the scenes that not making these big fights, not with just Errol Spence. Okay, so it's they're moving away from making these fights. They're not trying to put on all of these fights until 2023. As you can see right now, Showtime is waiting to revamp their business in 2023. So they're trying to wait till 2023 to make these fights. Molly Moore, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Why would Al Heyman, who is a Harvard business graduate, generated billions of dollars in music and boxing, follow the lead of Terrence Crawford when Crawford has never shown great business acumen? Follow what lead? He didn't have to. Why would he follow his lead? Who said that he had to follow Terrence Crawford's lead, Molly Moore? Who said anything about him following Terrence Crawford's lead? Let me ask you a question, Molly Moore. When he sent Charles Martin, instead of having Charles Martin fight Deontay Wilder for unification, he sent Charles Martin to go get $7 million from Eddie Hearn. So did he take Eddie Hearn and Charles Martin lead? Molly Moore? And salute to Molly Moore dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Brian Heath, it's all good. I'm good. So Molly Moore, so what are you talking about? Take the lead. Why? Because Terrence Crawford is saying somebody presented us with $50 million up front, 25. That's taking his lead. No, that's smart business. If there's an opportunity that somebody's willing to put up $25 million a piece, and you, Al Heyman, don't have to come out your pockets or your networks, then what are you talking about? There's nothing about following anybody's lead. What are you talking about following the lead? What I'm saying is that opportunity presented itself, just like when it presented itself for Charles Martin. Kerwin Thomas said, Charles Martin is not EJ, apples and oranges. Get Kerwin Thomas out of here. Goodbye. I'm not going to have dumb conversations. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't even want to see you here. What are you talking about? Apples and oranges. That is the dumbest thing you could say. It just gets sillier and sillier. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's not Errol Spence. Please explain to me what you're talking about. What did him being Errol Spence have to do with anything? That was an in-house unification heavyweight fight for Deontay Wilder and Charles Martin. This dude just said, Charles Martin, do you see what I'm talking about? It's like I'm dealing in Candyland. He said, well, he ain't Charles Martin. What does him being Charles Martin or not have to do with Al Heyman advising Charles Martin to go get the bag? The point is to advise them to get most money as possible. So he told Charles Martin, right? He told Charles Martin Listen, if you could get more money, get that money to go over there and make the money. Instead of having a unification bout with Deontay Wilder, who's in our backyard. Deontay Wilder is our PBC fighter. We can make Deontay Wilder versus Charles Martin unification bout. But he said, you're going to get more money going over there and fighting Anthony Joshua with Eddie Hearn. So go get the bag. So I'm saying if he had an opportunity, the same opportunity presented itself, where Errol Spence is going to get more of a bag, if Showtime ain't going to give him guaranteed $25 million and give Terrence Crawford $25 million guaranteed with back end money, then go get the bag. What are you talking about? He ain't Charles Martin. What is he talking about? He said you're gonna get mad and kick your fan base out. No, I'm not getting mad and kicking my fan base out. My fan base is a solid fan base that's here every single day, and they support every single day, and I support them every single day. So I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't never seen him before, ever. Eugene McDougalberry, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. They got you trending, Blue. Salute. I've been tuned in. I've been tuned just low on funds and low in the cut. Looking for you December 10th. It'll be nice if you was in the building with the live commentating. Salute to you, great brother. That's a possibility. Salute to my brother Eugene McDougalberry. See, this is what I'm talking about. And Eugene McDougalberry, see, this is what I be talking about, man. This is a brother that's here every single day, right? And show love every single day. And yet he's saying, right, when I never even asked y'all for it. But that's just that's the respect and love that a guy like Eugene McDougalberry, he say, bro, I just fell to the back because my funds in low. Well, I don't need, all I need is Eugene to show his face every single day to show me he good. But he just want to be able to support the grind. But then I get people here that I ain't never seen before. They got a lot to say. That's amazing. And salute to you, Eugene, man. As long as you're healthy and safe, that's all I care about. I'd rather give back to y'all than y'all give to me. Because everything you give to me is going to go right back to y'all. So this pay-per-views that's coming up, guess what? It's going right back to y'all. So you see all the people talking about Errol Spence. Oh, Blue, you can say this about Errol Spence. Errol Spence fight Keith Thurman. Let's say he fight Keith Thurman December 17th, right? Like I'm being told. Or whoever. Errol Spence's next fight going to be on pay-per-view, right? Guess what happens? I'm going to buy 15 pay-per-views for Errol Spence fight. While you sitting here talking about, man, you don't support, you changed up on Errol Spence. I'm going to put 15 pay-per-views in Errol Spence's pocket and buy tickets for it. Let's see if you do it. Yeah, you not. JR the Star, what's going on? You're not. You're doing a bunch of rap, running your mouth. T-Buzz, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Chris Lil One Taylor, my brother, what's going on? Tyanna Scott, the Queen, what's going on, Queen? The standing 8 count boxing, what's going on? Yeah. So all the dudes putting, yeah, Blue is this and Blue is that. Don't support nothing. Guess what I'm going to do? Guess what I'm going to do? Errol Spence fight Keith Thurman, I'm buying 15 pay-per-views for it. Will you? Will you? Show your boxing IQ, what's going on? T-Buzz, my brother, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. No One J Pity City, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Guaranteed money for Mikey, a non-belt holder at 147 that came in the ring fat. Guaranteed money for Porter. Guaranteed money for Ugis. A non-guarantee for you and Crawford, though. What is Al Heyman doing over there? Salute to my brother, No One J Pity City, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Right. And again, like I said, right? Mark Wonderly, what's going on? See, Errol Spencer said, I'm comfortable with what I'm getting and not getting, right? Because he's used to that business format. It's like I told you guys, right? he's used to that business format and he trusts his team, right? Like I said, I have no problem, Junior, what's going on? I have no issue and no problem with Errol Spence trusting his team. He's supposed, if somebody come to Errol Spence and say, bro, we got $50 million for you, he's supposed to say, all right, let me take this to my team and do my due diligence. You understand what I'm saying? He's supposed to do that. Okay, they still going at it. Terrence Crawford said, oh, and for the record, Errol Spence, I have a strong team. Why you think your team was going back asking why I want this and I want that? Put it in the contract. Yeah, y'all thought y'all had one. So Terrence Crawford is saying y'all thought y'all had one. You thought I wasn't smart. Errol Spence said you do, and we gave you everything. So Errol Spence admit that he does have a strong team, right? We gave you everything you asked for. 3 things that was already in the first contract. So Terrence Crawford saying y'all thought y'all had one, but I got a strong team. And Errol Spence say, yeah, you do. So he's admitting that he have a strong team, right? You can't blame me. That's why I said you can't. Sports and Music Talk, brother in the super chat. Blessings to you. Appreciate you. Southpaw 100. What's going on? Yeah, they do. Southpaw 100. It's amazing. Delman Revolus, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said these keyboard gangsters say the dumbest thing. Man, you can't make this stuff up, great brother. You just can't. Hey, man, smash the like button. There's no way we have 900 people here and 500 likes. Don't even have 500 likes. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. We should have at least 700 likes right now. We got 400 people moonlighting. Stop moonlighting and participate. Tiana Scott, peace bless queen, in the super chat. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Said, Blue, it has to be very exhausting for you to go to work all day and then come home to argue with a bunch of much respect. Keep grinding. Blessings to you, queen. Hey, and Tiana. So here's the thing, right? Right? OG get busy. What's going on? If Boston Dad, what's going on? Stephanie Samato, blessings, queen. How you doing today? Dion L. Smith, what's going on? Now, watch this now, right? So 704 Joe, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? You can clearly see that Showtime is going through some issues, right? And they're not making the biggest fights happen, period. You understand? Hence the reason why you see Gervonta Tank Davis is frustrated. They're not making Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. I don't see none of y'all complaining and crying and kicking and scratching and clawing. You know why? I understand that the biggest fight is Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. But these are examples for you to work. These are examples in front of you for you to open your eyes and see. How was Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis not getting done when they both want to fight? Huh? How is Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis not happening when you clearly see they both want to fight? Oh, I know. It's easy to say it's Oscar De La Hoya, right? Knockout Kings, what's going on? That's right. It's Oscar De La Hoya. Smash the like button. Right? So it's Oscar De La Hoya. Again, like I said, Jermell Charlo fought May 14th. Let me show y'all something. These fights are not getting made because Showtime is having an issue, people. Right? That's why they want them to fight on the buddy system. Right? Depending upon what the fight generates and the ticket sales and how much support the fans do, that's how much we're going to pay you. Jermell Charlo fought Brian Castano, undisputed, May 14th. Okay? May 14th is the last time Jermell Charlo fought. Jermell Charlo's always in shape. Okay? Mario Pereira, what's going on? Now, watch this now. I want to show y'all something. Because it's easy to just, you guys are not paying attention to what's really taking place. Tim Tszyu fought in March 26th, a day before my birthday. Tim Tszyu fought March 26th, a day before my birthday, against Terrell Boucher. March 26th, they both with the PBC. He fought March 26th. Jermell fought 2 months later, May. Right? March and May. They told us Tim Tszyu. Now, we already knew Tim Tszyu was going to fight Jermell Charlo, right? Why did they tell us Tim Tszyu and Jermell Charlo will not fight until January 28th? Do you understand that's almost a year later for Tim Tszyu? They told Tim Tszyu, we know your opponent. We know who you're going to fight. We know pretty much where you're going to fight. But you ain't going to fight for a year against it. Tim Tszyu ain't injured. Jermell Charlo ain't injured. Explain why would Tim Tszyu, if they fight in January 28th, that's almost 2 months. That's 10 months from Tim Tszyu. That's 10 months from Tim Tszyu. Why is Tim Tszyu waiting 10 months? D Webb, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Congrats on all your business ventures, Blue. Respect. Man, I don't care about the behind the scenes. I just want to see good fights, bro. That's all. I'm with you, great brother. I'm with you. I get behind the scenes because I want to make a change. I partner with BLK Prime because I want to make a change, but you don't have people not very smart. Whoa, what's going on? True Thought TV, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm getting in the business to try and make a change. I want to make a change. I want us to have the best fighting the best. Jude 12, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, you the truth. My funds low, but willing to support the family. Salute to my brother Jude 12. Appreciate you dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. They said I don't have the support from the people. Could have fooled me. Junior, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Hey, Blue, the last 8 months I've seen your energy switch up. If Crawford pulled this in July or August, you wouldn't have been hot. Crawford went live for 20 minutes saying basically it's his fault reading off cards. You just repeated what Errol Spence said. What are you talking about? If Crawford would have pulled this in July, of course, I would have been hot. You know why? Because there's still more time. Junior, I switched up because I see the business is not trying to make the fights. As you should switch up. You should smarten up. And you should see that the business is not trying to make the fights. Wake up. Jermell Charlo fought once this year. Tank fought once this year. Errol Spence has fought once this year. They're talking about Errol Spence fighting Terrence Crawford in 2023. Do you know that Tank Davis fought May 28th and they talking about him fighting Ryan Garcia in 2023? Did you know that Jermell Charlo fought in May and they talking about him fighting in 2023? Did you know that Keith Thurman fought in February? And they talking about him possibly not even fighting this year. Did you know that Jerron Boots Ennis was promised a date in October? We thought Boots Ennis was coming back in September, October, and you still haven't seen him yet. We are in November. Did you realize that, Junior? You're in November, brother. Are you paying attention? Because ain't none of them fighting. Did you ask yourself why? So if none of them fighting, what makes you think Jeremy 2684? Yeah. So you ain't seen none of them fighting, but they all promised you they was fighting against this year. You ain't seen not near one of them fight. Not a single one of them. Boy, oh boy. Ha! Ha! Tank just posted he's tired, they playing games, he need to leave. Didn't he just tell you that? So who's Tank talking about? He must be talking about Terrence Crawford, right, Junior? Macadocian Mac of the South, my brother, what's going on? Zafini Habat Yashirala, what's going on? Oh, Junior. Now don't let the cat get your tongue. I need you to respond, Junior, and I need you to tell me why haven't none of those fighters fought? Go ahead, Junior. Explain to me how come none of those fighters have fought, but they promised you that all of them was going to fight though. And you seeing that they told Terrence Crawford he not fighting Errol Spence to 2023. Shunji 85, what's good, great brother? Huh? Stormy B, man, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother Stormy B, man. Stormy, drop the link in the chat. The historian. One of the last few historians we have left, and my brother Stormy B Man dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I don't like people demanding. Oh man. He said, Blue, I don't like people demonizing one over another to fortify who they support. Yep. He said social media and access has emboldened and dumbified simultaneously. Yep. Yep, Stormy. Because Stormy, this is why a change is needed. This is why I like my position to try to I got with BLK Prime so we can try to make a change. And people are not paying attention, Stormy. I got with BLK Prime so we could do things different and try and make a change. But yet people want to go at them and people want to say, oh, Blue, you stopped it. I can't stop Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. You got to smarten up. They stopped it on their own. They stopped it on their own. Pay attention. BLK Prime and Blue Blood Sports TV didn't stop Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Smarten up. Don't be a puppet your entire life. Right? Use your own. I'm trying to make a change. I'm giving back to the people every pay-per-view. Tickets, pay-per-views, and linking up with some great people to try to make a change. And you sitting here talking about you defending the old? And you ain't getting none of the fights? What fights have you gotten? Or you just a fan of Errol Spence? Or you just a fan of Terrence Crawford? Because you ain't get Tank Davis fight. Tank Davis just told you how frustrated he is with the business. And guess what? Tank Davis, he told us he ain't even Mayweather promotion. And Steven Espinosa said he gotta deal with them. So you gotta blame Showtime then, right? Ryan Garcia just complained and went in talking about the business of the sport of boxing, yet y'all still here running your mouth defending the business of the sport of boxing and not paying attention. Michael Ray II, what's going on? It's amazing to me. John Doe, what's going on? Junior brother back in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, hey, Blue, and now he's fighting on a weaker platform against a weaker opponent. How is this helping the leverage in the Spence fight? How is the platform weaker? Go ahead and tell me. Watch this now. Junior said he's fighting on a weaker platform. How's he fight? He was fighting on the biggest platform, and you said he wasn't doing numbers on the biggest platform. So how's he fighting on a weaker platform? And how's he fighting a weaker opponent? Yeah, is David Avedisian on the level of Errol Spence? Absolutely not. Nobody confuses that, right? But if they wasn't going to make the fight this year, what difference does it make who he fight? If he decided to fight Butterbean this year, why would you care? He wasn't fighting Errol Spence this year anyway. So go ahead and explain to me, Junior, what does it matter who he's fighting if he wasn't fighting Errol Spence this year to begin with? Natasha Bass, Piece of Butts Queen, how you doing today? Huh? Specs, what's going on? Explain that. You see, these are the simple things that you be saying. You should repeat it to yourself in the mirror before you say it out loud. They have you saying stuff to make you look silly. If he wasn't fighting Errol Spence this year, clearly he wasn't fighting him this year. Clearly, right? Then what difference does it make if he wanted to step back in the ring to stay active when you see that he wasn't fighting this year? They told you the revised contract they sent to Terrence Crawford now 3 or 4 weeks ago was for Terrence Crawford to fight Errol Spence in February or March of 2023. So what difference does it make, brother? He wasn't fighting Errol Spence this year at all. So what difference does it make to you? You should be a fan of the sport of boxing. If he ain't fighting Errol Spence this year, he's staying active. What do you care? Boxing Hacker, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Boo's dad said they are willing to answer the call. Why not drop the current fight with and try to get the Crawford fight versus Boots fight? Jay Gadget, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. EJ said they gave him everything he asked for. Even said he can walk out last. Jay Gadget, where he said that he could walk out last and all that. Burgess Meredith, what's going on? Stone Cutter, what's going on? And salute to Jay Gadget dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. North side of Dallas, brother in super chat, congrats on the new deal, Blue Blood. Live from Thailand. Salute to Thailand, great brother. How is it out there? Salute to my brother, North side of Dallas. Kenny Bryan Park, hashtag PT, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Just showing support, bro. Salute. I appreciate you, King. Appreciate it. Chill Time Major, what's going on? Smooth Super, what's going on? Let's see if they reveal a contract. Mr. DJ C92, what's going on? They should reveal the contracts, right? T Narrow, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Junior, I need you back in here, brother. Let's talk. Nasaj, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said they want the BLK. They want the BLK to fail. A bunch of they can't accept the PBC only want in-house fights. They mad. Spence has a boss and Bud don't. Salute to Nosaj. Appreciate you, King. Yeah. Dennis Washington, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, just be honest, bro. Crawford should have just said, I need a tune-up first. Avanesian is tune-up. Oh, boy. I can't entertain you. I just can't. I don't got the room in my brain. Kenneth Pinkney, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Blue, I'm with you and your grind. I'm just trying to understand all this, bro. Doesn't this all make the fight that much harder to make later on? Same issue will be there. Spence can't fight on BLK. Al is with Fox and Showtime. Why can't Spence fight on BLK Prime? Why can't he? Why can't he? It's just like Steven Espinosa said with Ryan Garcia, right? Ryan Garcia is signed to Golden Boy. He ain't signed to the Zone. Right? It means Errol Spence don't have exclusive deal with Showtime or Fox because he can fight on both networks. And it only Kenneth Pinkney, it only made the fight bigger. It only makes the fight bigger. Right? So all the back and forth only makes the fight that much bigger. That's what it does. It ain't gonna stop this fight from happening. It's gonna happen. And it only made the fight bigger. And all the people talking about, hey, Blue, and y'all blocked the fight. When it happens, you're gonna look very, very silly. Because it wasn't happening in 2023 anyway. Pay attention. Man, it gets so draining trying to explain the same thing, man. Pay attention. They're not fighting in 2023. They wasn't fighting this year. The budget is not there for them to fight this year. Plain and simple. How hard is that to understand? Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes to 1K. Junior, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, yeah, I know that because we was looking to fight Crawford, we could have been fought in November or September. Crawford had plans already, and that you can tell. Junior, where are you living on? Junior, don't disappear. Junior. Oh, boy. Did you know that Tim Smith, PBC's VP, told us January 7th there was no money for Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Junior? Did you know that? He told you that in January. before Errol Spence fought Ugas. Did you know that? Did you know in July, Junior, that Floyd Mayweather said the fight is not ready to happen? And I'm with Al Heyman. I'm with Al Heyman every day. Al Heyman is my partner. If you sign to Al Heyman, you sign to me. He said that the fight ain't ready to happen. Did you know that, Junior? Floyd Mayweather said that in July. Then he reiterated it in October and told you again in October it ain't happening. So now, Junior, explain to me how the VP of PBC, Tim Smith, and salute to Tim Smith because I like Tim Smith, very nice guy. Always been very nice to me, very cool. Tim Smith, I love Tim Smith, man. Very cool dude. So now, Tim Smith told you in July the fight is not happening. In January. Then Floyd told us in July. I'm just like y'all. I'm hopeful that the fight gonna happen. I'm hearing people behind the scenes tell me the fight's gonna happen in November. Only to come to find out that Tim Smith and Floyd Mayweather was 1,000% correct. The fight wasn't happening this year. Y'all fail to realize that the information I get ain't from Terrence Crawford. Y'all just tried to link me with Terrence Crawford because you're not smart enough to pay attention. What I'm telling you ain't come from Terrence Crawford. But I know we could only think as far as playing with blocks with letters on them. I didn't want to believe Floyd Mayweather or anybody. I'm like, listen, I'm talking to people and they like, listen, no, Blue, we're gonna make the fight so on and so. Okay, I'm believing that. And then as it's getting closer and closer, people like, bruh, it ain't happening. People from inside the PBC is telling me. Fighters from inside the PBC is telling me. Trainers from inside the PBC is telling me. Managers of fighters from inside the PBC is saying, bro, it ain't happening. And I'm like, nah, bro, I think it's going to happen. They like, Blue, it ain't happening. I'm like, no, Steven said it's going to happen in November. They like, Blue, it ain't happening. This is coming from inside the PBC, not from Terrence Crawford. Wake up. Anwar Burr said, now everybody's telling you. They've been telling me. I wasn't trying to believe them. People has been telling me. Just like people been telling me that Ryan Garcia and Tank ain't gonna fight. John Wick, what's going on? Michael Dennis, what's going on? Just like people was telling me that, hey, Blue, Ryan Garcia and Tank ain't fighting. I'm like, no, they gonna fight. They gonna fight. Duncan Penny, what's going on? And they like, no, they ain't gonna fight. Tank and Ryan is not gonna fight. I'm like, no, they gonna fight. LeVar Cooper, what's going on? And they like, bro, the money is not there. I'm like, bro, I think they're gonna fight. Steven Espinosa told us, like he told me, 619 Cali Factor, what's going on? Steven Espinosa told me, just like he told y'all, that Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence is closer to getting done than Ryan Garcia fight and Tank. And that they was coming up with a deal. What happened to the fight? The Cali King, what's going on? And then think about this, right? Tank tweeted out and says, man, they playing games over here. I need to make a change. Oh, y'all forgot? Tank himself said that. Now, I told y'all that they put on the table for Tank to fight Abner Mares. That's a fact. Woody Gonzalez, what's going on? They offered Tank to fight Abner Mares. Abner Mares, and you dudes are still sitting here talking about, hey, Blue switched up. It is elementary. It's preschool conversations I be having. When Tim Smith said, "Hey, there is no money for Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence," he said that January. What's wrong with you people, man? Stephen Bateman, what's going on? Tim Smith told us this in January. I made a video and I'm like, man, they got to find a way to find the money. Tony T, what's going on? They was going to give Canelo, they gave Canelo and Caleb Plant the money. They're giving everybody else the money. They got to find a way to give Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence this money to make the biggest fight in boxing. Percy Miller, salute. D-Dub, what's going on? Right? You just saw Caleb Plant knock out Anthony Durrell. Right? David Benavidez knocks out David Lemieux. Somebody explain to me how come David Benavidez and Caleb Plant not fighting. Go ahead and I'll wait. T Bonafide, what's going on? Somebody explain to me, why aren't you getting David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, people? This has nothing to do with Errol Spence. Pay attention. Pay attention. Quincy Carter, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute Blue Blood and BLK Prime. Blue, people get so caught up in fanboying, they can't accept reality. Writing is on the wall. Real ones know what it is. Thank you, Quincy Carter. You have silly people like this dude that's mad because he can't be in my position talking about all blue court with his hand in cookie jar. That's the silliest thing you can say. SB Silverboy, what's going on? Dub Fighter Pilot, what's going on? Jay Watts, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I figured it out. You single-handedly stopped all these PBC Showtime fights from happening this year. These dudes are clowns. Thank you, Jay Watts. And you see what I'm saying, Jay Watts? It's my usual Tezparza 0218, Virgin Maryland. What's going on? My family that's here all the time supporting is the same ones I see in here every single day. But all these hagglers and stragglers that we don't never see here supporting, don't do nothing for the sport. They be the ones talking. They the ones that's hurting the sport of boxing, people. Willie Reed, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Once again, salute to my brother Willie Reed, dropping another half a hundo on your boy Blue. 65-35 Spence way. No one says anything. Bud wanted transparency in the fight this year. No go. But rumors Spence will fight Thurman, a man who he swore he wouldn't. The propaganda is real. And now listen to this. Y'all said that when Terrence Crawford said he was willing to take 65-35 split, it wasn't real. Errol Spence didn't say that wasn't real right now. He didn't say that wasn't real. He didn't dispute that. Right? Again, like I said, John Merriweather, what's going on? Like I told you guys, and I could care less if you people believe me or not. I really don't care. But when I saw Terrence Crawford in 7-11, he didn't even know I was working with BLK Prime. He had no clue. Zero clue that I was working with BLK Prime. Terrence Crawford had no idea about any of that. So when he told me in 7-11, hey, I'm trying to make this fight with Errol Spence, his team don't want to make the fight. The people behind him. Junior, brother back in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said the platform is not bigger than ESPN Plus or DAZN. That's what I said, brother. It's going to be harder trying to watch fight. His numbers are going to be terrible, and that's fine. He not fighting Spence, but why a tune-up? That's what I said. I told you that this is a small platform. You said the point is he wasn't fighting Errol Spence this year. And the point is, he decided that he wanted to give BLK Prime an opportunity this year. And he trusts in BLK Prime, and BLK Prime trusts in Terrence Crawford. And looking to make fights happen. You can't make these enormous fights in 48 hours. That's not going to happen. Contrary to popular belief. It's not going to happen. He says, so why a tune-up fight? Why wouldn't he even fight in a year? Why wouldn't he? He didn't fight in a year. Last time he fought was November of 2021. We in November of 2022. He didn't fight in a year. So you want him to go a year and a half going into the Errol Spence fight with no fights? When he could have a fight in between that, since he ain't fighting Errol Spence this year anyway. How does that make sense? Now, what if they told you he wasn't fighting Errol Spence till February of 2023, and they told you that in July or September? What you gonna say? You wouldn't have nothing to say. TBF Furbo, what's going on? Yeah, TBF Furbo. He responded. Willie Reed, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Common sense, just not common. It's easy to point fingers and not think logically. This is a fact. Salute to my brother Willie Reed, showing up, studding up, showing your boy Blue love again, dropping another half a duh on your boy Blue. President Jafar, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you are going against the narrative of the pro PBC crowd, so you are the enemy now. You are a team bud by association. Shaking my head. President Jafar, hey, bro, you couldn't have said it no better. Because KB, what's going on? See, the difference is, President Jafar, I'm really a boxing fan. Knew the Ripper, what's going on? I'm really a boxing fan. So I want to see Tara Sims, Peace of Blood Queen. How you doing today? Drink more water. What's going on? I see what's going on. I want to see No Levels. What's going on? I want to see the best fight the best, period. You understand what I'm saying? CJ, what's going on? That's what I want to see. Arthur Williamson the third, what's going on? The best fight the best. I'm Kendrell, what's going on? Lou Folk, what's going on? Unlike Michael Ray II, what's going on? Unlike most people, President Jafar, I'm willing to do something to help make a change in the sport. BLK Prime is willing to put on the best fighting the best. No vested interest. Don't care. Don't have nothing to do with the politics. Oh, this fighter ain't this and this fighter ain't. They ain't trying to have nothing to do with none of that. Just looking to make the best fight the best. Period. El Jeffrey, what's going on? Period. Just looking to make the best fight the best. Kendrell, what's going on? And yet, these so-called, they ain't boxing fans, President Jafar. They're not boxing fans. They don't want to see the best fight the best. They just want to see their favorite fighter. They'll pretend to masquerade when it don't include their favorite fighter. John Merriweather, Logic, what's going on? When they don't involve their favorite fighter, they hardcore then. Yeah, no. See, this dude, he's stunned. When Deontay Wilder offered Anthony Joshua $50 million, and Anthony Joshua said, we need to see proof of funds, we need to see where the money came from. All these same people in here complaining, right? Was the same, why he need to see proof of funds? He disrespected Al Heyman. He disrespecting Deontay Wilder. Why he need to see proof of funds? Why he need to see proof of funds? He should just accept the $50 million. He ain't gonna never get $50 million. That's what y'all was saying. That's what y'all was saying. Oh, he needed, why he need to see proof of funds? That wasn't in-house. Percy Miller, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, kid. That $50 million was coming from an outside investment group. Did y'all realize that? It wasn't coming from Al Heyman's pockets. Yo, Vu, what's going on? It wasn't coming from Al Heyman's pockets. It wasn't coming from Deontay Wilder's pockets. It was an investment group willing to put up $50 million for Deontay Wilder to fight Anthony Joshua. We just want to see, if you really want to see the best fighting the best, right? Dogs Only said who? Dogs Only, I wanted to get to you because I see your little comments in the chat. Dogs Only, right? He said who what? Now I'm going to focus on you, Dogs Only. Marcus Priest, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, what's good? You can be a fan of Bossa, as I have a few, but you have to be, but he said, but you have to, but a fan of the sport first. You have to be a fan of the sport first. Exactly. Exactly. People can't do that. They can't separate the different. They can't differentiate the two. They can't do it. Dogs Only. He said maybe Andrew. Andrew who? No, Dogs Only. Now I'm going to focus on you because I saw your little slick comments you have been making in here. You think I didn't see? I do. I see everything. And smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. We should be past 1K likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. He said where the 50 was coming from, not Andrew. Andrew who? Get the likes all the way up. We should be at 1K likes. Yeah, we can't be consistent though, Logic. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Lemar Jr., brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Tune-ups are for fighters who don't believe in themselves. The truth. Gargamel, what's going on, great brother? There's plenty of great fighters that always had tune-ups, but you know, to each his own. Hope now, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said they listen to Ego and bringing his talk points to your channel and get in school. Yeah, see, listen, man. Right, Hope now. Salute to my brother Hope now. To each his own. You understand? But like I always say, Hope now, this too shall pass. Because Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are going to fight. And then what? So Terrence Crawford fights December. Let's say Terrence Crawford fights David Avanesian Hope now December 10th. Errol Spence fight Keith Thurman or whomever it may be December 17th, right? They're going to revisit fighting each other. So let's say they fight in March. So all your talking points about X, Y, and Z is going to be null and void at that point. So now let's say, because it wasn't happening until February or March anyway, right? So now let's say it happens the scheduled time. Let's say Terrence Crawford said, okay, cool. You know what? It's going to happen the scheduled time. It was going to happen anyway. CJ, what's going on, right? Now what your talking point's going to be? What is your talking points going to be now? What are you possibly going to say? Because the fight was going to if Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight in February and March, as the Coach Show Drive race, what's going on? Okay, Coach Show Drive race board. I'm going to give you this work now. I have to, right? I don't know. Y'all should learn. He said you used to praise Errol Spence for not taking tune-ups. I still praise Errol Spence for not taking tune-ups. What are you talking about? I never not praised him. I said to each his own. Right? I never downplayed. when I compared Terrence Crawford's resume to Errol Spence's resume, I said Errol Spence has a better resume. But I always had Terrence Crawford as the #1 fighter. Did I not? Coach Show Drive Race Sport. So y'all want to play this game with me, you're going to get this work. I ain't the one. So now Coach Show Drive Race Sport. When have I told you that Terrence Crawford wasn't #1? Go ahead and tell me. But did I tell you that Terrence Crawford's resume is not better than Errol Spence? I've always said that, and I'll tell you that right now. Errol Spence has a better resume than Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence is a bigger star than Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence is the pay-per-view. He's the clear A-side. When have I told you he wasn't the clear A-side? When have I told you he wasn't the big fish? When have I told you he didn't have a better resume? When? Go ahead, Coach Show Drive Race Sport. Go ahead. Let's play this game. I'm responding to somebody. Somebody asked me. I said that to each its own. Right? If he been out the ring for a year and he want to come back and stay active before going into the Errol Spence fight, cool. Right? What Errol said that he's the big fish. Errol Spence don't need tune-ups. I respect that. He don't like tune-ups. He confident in himself. He go right into the big fights. But let me ask you this, right, Coach Show Drive Race Boy? Y'all be playing yourself and talking yourself into these corners. You be playing yourself and talking yourself into these corners. Right? Now, Coach Show Drive Race Boy, I need you to come back in here. Come on, you're going to get this work, bro. The train got plenty of room on it. You're going to get this work. Come on, Coach Show Drive Race Boy. Make sure you come back to the front of this congregation. T-Bonafide, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Just showing support, brother. Thanks for the content. Blessings, King. Appreciate you 1,000%. He said, I'm here. Okay, cool. Coach Show Drive Race Boy. It's funny, right? Because Errol Spence said that. That was him, right? But what did Errol Spence tell us? That Al Heyman and his team have been pushing him to do what? Go ahead, I'll wait. I'll wait. In both fights, in both instances, Coach Show Drive Race Boy. Huh? What did Errol Spence say his team was pushing him to do? Nope, not fight Keith Thurman. Raheem Salam, what's going on? Coach Show Drive Race Boy, come on in here, brother. Tell us what his team was advising him to do. What did he tell us they was telling him? Go ahead, I'll wait. Junior, brother, back in the super chat. Nope, not fight Thurman. See, this is what I be talking about. He said that my team, Al Heyman and my team, keep telling me that I should do what? I should take tune-up fights. They keep pushing me to take tune-up fights. Now, against their wishes, Errol Spence said, no, I'm not going to do that. But his team was telling him to do what? Al Heyman was telling him to do what? Great brother. As he told us out his own mouth, my team is telling me to take tune-up fights. Now, like I said, I give him credit for not doing it. He don't want to do it. And I salute him for that. I salute Errol Spence for doing that. Because he didn't want to take a tune-up. If Errol Spence came back and took a tune-up, I'm not knocking Errol Spence for taking a tune-up. I didn't knock Keith Thurman for taking a tune-up. I knocked the fact that the WBC put Keith Thurman as number one over Virgil Ortiz, over Jerron Boots Ennis, over Conor Ben, over David Avanesian, and he fought 3 times in 6 years. So let me ask you a question. Because Mario Barrios ain't the greatest fighter. No slight to Mario Barrios. No disrespect to Mario Barrios. Is Mario Barrios the great fighter? No, Kenneth Smith, Kenneth Bryan, what's going on? Right? Mario Barrios gave Keith Thurman all type of work. All types of work Mario Barrios did. Now, some fighters are special and they like, listen, I ain't doing tune-ups. And salute to Errol Spence for not taking no tune-ups. He don't want tune-ups. He go right into the big fights. And I salute him for that. But I don't knock another fighter to say, I want to stay active and stay busy. The fights that I have is the issue when you're active and you fighting C-level fighters. That's when I have an issue with you. When you're active and you're at the top of your game, that's when I have an issue with you. I had an issue with Canelo Alvarez fighting Avni Yildirim because David Benavidez was in position to fight Canelo Alvarez. That's why. Junior, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Spence was off for 2 years and fought Ugas when Ugas was coming off of his best performance. Something with Danny Garcia, those wasn't tune-ups. He wasn't off for 2 years. He was off for a year when he fought Yordenis Ugas. And Yordenis Ugas is not a tune-up. It was a unification bout, coming off the biggest win of his career. But he wasn't off for 2 years. You just exaggerated that to make it sound better. He was off for a year, but he wasn't off for 2 years. And I give Errol Spence nothing but credit for beating those fighters. I ain't never took nothing away from Errol Spence. Zafini Habat Yasharala, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on your boy Blue. Blue, you can't expect Spence fans to support of Spence fighting on an unproven platform being paid from a hedge fund, especially when he makes more with the PBC. Who cares where the money comes from as long as it's there? Do you think if somebody said, hey, Blue, here go $25 million, and they could prove that they got the $25 million, you think I care? They putting it in my bank account. Where it came from, a TD Bank or Kellen from Wells Fargo? Why would I care if it came from TD or Wells Fargo? As long as it clears and it's legit and it's in my bank account, I don't care where it came from. So if it came from a hedge fund, if it came from a little green Martian on the moon, and it's legit and it's in his bank account, who cares? Who cares where it came from? As long as they can prove the proof of funds and it clears and it's in your bank account, I don't care where it came from. Let me ask you a question. When you work at a 9 to 5 and they cut your check, do you ask where that check came from? Hey man, I'm not cashing this check till I know where it came from. As long as the money in your bank account, do you care? Who backed who? Do you care who backed who? More money. I don't care as long as it's clear in my bank account and it's clear on my end and I ain't have nothing to do with nothing. I don't care where it came from. I don't care where it came from. Art Mo said, Aunt Mo said, it's different when your check is coming from me. Man, listen, brother. Okay, let me ask you a question, Aunt Mo. If you hit the lotto right now for $1 billion, do you know exactly where the money came from? Who put that $1 billion in your bank account? Who exactly put that $1 million in there? Go ahead, I'll wait. Aunt Mo, are you going to say, hold on. I need to know exactly where this came from. Go ahead, Aunt Mo. Who gave them the money? The lotto. Who put it? You said the lot. It comes from lotto sales. See, y'all laughing. This is what I be talking about people not using their brain. Oh, it came from lotto sales. Okay, who put the money in lotto sales, brother? Who gave them the money? El Rivy, what's going on? Who gave them the money? You can't make this stuff up. I see people's elevator has a ceiling. It never leaves the first floor. Because if you want to be technical, they be borrowing as well. So who did it really come from? They be borrowing to borrow the gift to this person and borrowing the gift to that person. So where did it come from? Where did it come from? Or you content with them telling you, well, it came from this person. Okay. Well, who gave them the money? Let me go see who backs them. Who what investments are you ain't gonna do none of that, right? You a liar. What you're gonna do is you don't care where it came from. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go out and buy the best car you could buy. You're gonna go out and buy a $20,000 chain. Chick Cicerelli, what's going on, great brother? That's exactly what you're gonna do. You could care less. Once the money hits your bank account, right? You ain't sitting there talking about, yeah, let me see who it came from, where it came from, how it came from. You ain't doing none of that. Kemal Brown, brother in the super chat. Why does the number one pound for pound need a tune-up? Because why would he not stay active if he didn't fight in a year and he's not fighting Errol Spence till 2023? Make it make sense, brother. Make it make sense. Stop talking just because you can, because it sounds good. The chill coder, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, tune-ups, huh? Well, don't study before a test and let's watch you fail on camera in front of millions of people and fail. Yeah, people don't, listen, to each his own, like I said. Coach Show Dry Race Boy. Keith Thurman is not a tune-up. Keith Thurman has fought 3 times in 6 years, brother. And he looked terrible. And he's 1-2. He's 2-1. And he looked terrible in 2 of the fights. He almost got stopped by Josito Lopez. He spit out his mouthpiece and ran around the ring. He did the same thing with Mario Barrios, and he lost to Manny Pacquiao. So Coach Show Dry Race Boy, please explain to me. Why? Because you're going off of Keith Thurman name. Because let me ask you a question, Coach Show Dry Race Boy. Okay, if Keith Thurman had chose to fight, if Errol Spence chose to fight Keith Thurman over fighting Errol Spence, the first thing you'd be sitting here talking about, man, that's terrible. You would not be talking about how high level of a fight Keith Thurman is. You dudes be in here making up stories and just saying anything. You talking to me. You're not on those other platforms where you can say whatever you want and then just goes because it's the go along, get along game. That's not what happens over here. I deal in facts over feelings. Okay? Let's be real. Keith Thurman has been inactive and 1 foot in the sport and 1 foot out the sport. He's been 1 foot in the sport, 1 foot out the sport. He didn't look great against Mario Barrios. He didn't look great against Josito Lopez, and he didn't look great against Manny Pacquiao. He didn't look great against none of those fighters. Izzy Roman, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. What's good, Blue? When do you see the fight with Crawford and Spence being made? In March or April? Jackie Hernandez, Peace of Blood Queen, how you doing today? Since y'all be wanting to get down to the nitty gritty, let's be real here. And do I favor Keith Thurman over David Avenesian? Absolutely. Keith Thurman is, I believe, Keith Thurman is more accomplished. Keith Thurman is a better fighter. But now y'all trying to put Keith Thurman now y'all want to act like, oh man, Southeast T, what's going on? All y'all was sitting here talking about, man, Keith Thurman ain't the same, man. Keith Thurman ain't that guy. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Now all of a sudden he fighting Keith Thurman. Now all of a sudden Keith Thurman is a world beater again. Y'all come straight out of a comic book. Y'all be the same ones in here when the PBC was putting, nobody want to see Keith Thurman. Nobody want to see Keith Thurman. Nobody, Keith Thurman. No, Keith Thurman ain't the same. Keith Thurman don't do this. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's on the Keith Thurman train, huh? Now, everybody's a Keith Thurman. No, Keith Thurman. Man, y'all be amazing, man. And Keith Thurman, is he better than, do I think that he's better than David Avenesian? Yeah, for sure. King Alley, what's going on? But now y'all acting like, hey man, Keith Thurman, man, yeah, you can't compare Keith Thurman. Man, come on, man. Let's be real here. Well, Coach Show Dry Race War, why is he fighting anybody? Why he don't just wait to Terrence Crawford fight then? You said Errol has to wait for the next best fight. Why does he have to fight at all? See, my thing is this, right? If y'all complain about the sport of boxing, complain about it on across the board. I want to see Errol Spence fight. Period. Because see, y'all was here talking about, like I was just defending Errol Spence. Errol Spence don't want to fight Keith Thurman. I don't think he should have to fight Keith Thurman. See, that's the difference between me and y'all. I keep it 100. Errol Spence don't want to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's inactive. They trying to force Keith Thurman on Errol Spence. I've been saying this. Okay, Errol Spence makes it abundantly clear he don't want to fight Keith Thurman, not because he's avoiding Keith Thurman or he don't think he can beat Keith Thurman. No, he don't like how Keith Thurman treated him. Right? Keith Thurman gave him the runaround. Keith Thurman didn't give him the opportunity when Keith Thurman was still considered the best welterweight or top 2, top 3 best welterweights in the world. And Errol don't want to take the fight. The WBC is forcing this fight on Errol Spence Jr. He don't want to fight Keith Thurman. He don't like to fight Keith Thurman. He don't like the idea. But like I told you guys forever and a day, they've been pushing this fight on him. But suddenly that gets overmissed. I just defended Errol Spence saying, hey, he don't want to make that fight happen. Don't want to fight Keith Thurman. So how come Umbrella Entertainment, what's going on? He said you work for them people now. You're an idiot. Dumb. Man, y'all are not very bright at all. Junior, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Man, everything Spence said, he done backed up. So I believe him more than Crawford. He said he gonna collect belts. He did. Crawford didn't chase none of the belts. Okay. L. Rivy, brother in the super chat. Spence didn't look sharp versus Ugas first, second rounds. Yeah, he had ring rust on him, but I thought it was a beautiful performance. I mean, some fight. Even if Spence didn't have a ring rust, I mean, wasn't out for a while, he may have, had a slow. Ugas is a good fighter. President Jafar, brother in super chat. Bud has a relationship with Warren Buffett, by the way. Sure does. Bye. Deuces. Doing right, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Bistro 25. What's going on? Tech Cuisine. What's going on? Gary was here. What's going on? True Speaks, my brother. They never think. This is it. Hey, listen. It's a terrible thing, right? The terrible thing is I see how they do what they do with the fans. I see it because the fans are. Bob Arum said this: the boxing fans are like they're as smart as rocks. You could kick them in any direction and they'll follow. That's exactly what Bob Arum's saying. And every day, these dudes in here prove it to be true. You can't make it up. This is why the sport of boxing. This is why they don't. This is why when Tim Smith was saying, "Who's going to buy the fight? Who's going to support this fight?" The fans don't support the fight. This is why. It's a bunch of just clowns. That's all it is. Chick Cicerelli, my brother, what's going on? It's amazing. It's truly sad. That's what it is, man. Zafini Habak Yasharala, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another cinco on your boy Blue. He said, if I was Spence, I'd be worried if that money came from a criminal organization. Well, it would have to clear, and he don't have nothing to do with anything. Nothing. And clearly they would have to prove some different, man, there's some things I want to say, just saying I can't do it. Doing right, brother in the super chat. Errol told Bud show the initial draft hour ago. They should all show the draft. Let's see it. Have at it. Thurman, yeah, L3, what's going on? They should all show it. Yeah, he did fight once in LL3. He fought once in 2020, once in 21. None yet this year until December. Lamar Jr., brother super chat. He got 40 fights. He don't need to study for a test. And Trieg said Thurman lost no rounds to Barrios. Jahai Mitchell, brother in super chat. How promoters running the sport and not the talent. This dude said Thurman didn't lose no rounds against Barrios. King Alley, my brother. Black Candy 5. What's going on? RBZ. Raheem Salam, what's going on? Thurman gonna beat Errol. Aunt Mo said Errol said he wanted to fight this year. Right. So did Jamel Charlo. So did Tank. So did Boots. So did Keith. So did everybody. Did any of them fight this year? Go ahead and tell me. I'll wait. They all said they want to fight again this year. Who have you seen fight this year? Go ahead and tell me. Jim 8 Deuce, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Go ahead and tell me, brother. Curse Knowledge, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, take it with a grain of salt, Blue. Not many people are very intelligent anymore. Oh, I do. It's just disappointing for the sport that I love. Motivation 104, what's going on? Bernard Crawford, have a great night, great brother. E King Fight News, what's going on? Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? He said they will never respect this, Blue. They don't know what they're talking about. It's just amazing that it just amazes me every single day. Swagged out, what's going on? Julio Concepcion, what's going on? I paid for Keith Thurman fight too. These dudes are here talking. Ain't paid for nothing for Keith Thurman. Not a single thing. Romeo, brother in super chat. Keith wasn't Errol Spence Jr. Mando. Keith is Errol Spence Jr. Mando. Big difference. Yeah, he wasn't. They made him the mandatory. Why? Sweaty KFC, my brother in super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, all love, but in my eyes, Bud Duck Spence needed after both fights. No excuses this time. Shaking my head. Oh, man. Sounds of the Time TV HQ. What's going on? Carlos Gonzalez, what's going on? RBZ, he did duck, great brother. Okay. Oh boy. Randy Gaines Senior, my brother, what's going on? LH, what's going on? Q Lee, what's going on? Sergio Corona, he said, what's your cash app? My cash app is Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Double up, what's going on? Without the number 7. DH, what's going on? Swishers, Sweet Sorelli, what's going on? Ruben Perez, what's going on? Sweaty KFC, let me ask you a question. OC Dallas TK, Texas, what's going on? Mugger Man, what's going on? If Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight in March, how did he duck him right now? Go ahead, explain that to me. King Swisher, what's going on? L. Jeffy, have a great night, great brother. 10K, what's going on? Big Facts, No Cap, what's going on? Okay. Okay, you want me to tell you when they fight? Double out, what's going on? Matthew Thomas, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Big Blue, I don't always agree to some of those points, but now that you're in the business, if you don't know, you will know. When you know, it hits different. Salute to my brother Matthew Thomas, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, King. Stash Lomain, my brother, what's going on? The Gold Millionaire Mindset, what's going on? I didn't say the PBC was broke. I said Showtime doesn't have the money. You see the thumbnail? They said that they're going to make some big changes, right? Joe Jack, brother in super chat. And respect. Keep going, brother. Salute to you, King. Basso man, what's going on? New York, New York. Big city of dreams. So can the PBC still put the fight on without Showtime? Where they gonna put it on at? Don Sapansky, my brother, what's going on? Jamal Charlo fight? No news on it. No news. Ja Champ 7-8, what's going on? CJ, what's going on? Chris Brooks, what's going on? King Raj G, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue. Tank Ryan need to leave. Need to have BLK Prime make an offer for the fight. Proud of you for leaving up, making power moves. Blessings for leveling up, making power moves. Blessings. Salute to you, King. You know it's amazing? I wish you could know all your favorite fighters that call me every single day. I got so many fighters call me every single day. Every single day. E2G Performance, what's going on? If you only knew, you wouldn't be looking so proud right now. My brother, Bish, be Megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Pencil TV. My brother, Bish, be Megastar, Little Princess's channel. If you only knew. You would be looking, sitting here, all y'all talking. That's why it just goes ping, 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 because you have zero idea. Ty Scott, peace and bless, Queen. Have a great night. C99, what's going on? So anyway, Carlos Gonzalez, what's going on? Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence are going to fight. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence is already the biggest fight in boxing, and it's just getting bigger. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence fight is just getting bigger. Black Candid fight. No, I'm not on the other side. If I was on the other side, I'm going to be sitting here talking to you. I have a partnership with BLK Prime. What other side, brother? There's no other side. This is the sport of boxing. That's the problem. Y'all be thinking that's the problem. You thinking, oh, this side, that side. It's one sport. Have you ever heard anybody in football say, oh, you on this side or you on that side? Raymond Tompkins, I'm not tired. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I'm not tired. Ryan Garcia versus Robert Easter. That's a good fight, man. I'm not tired. I just don't feel good. It's one sport, but y'all have become so silly to think that, oh, it's this side and that side. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, Quincy Carter, it just gets so draining. It's so silly. John Doe, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you keeping us informed and keeping it 100. Salute, fam. Salute to you, King. So now, here's the thing. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. Black Candid, he said you used to say it yourself. No, I didn't used to say anything. I just said it today. And I'm going to say it again. Be a fan of the sport of boxing first, not a fan of a fighter. Be a fan of the sport of boxing first, not a fan of the fighter. What are you talking about? I used to say. I say the same thing. Stop repeating what you hear idiots say. What are you talking about? I say the same thing every single day, right? If you're a fan of the sport of boxing, first. You understand? Duncan Penny looking for help. Blue, get him off me. Ooh, Jesse Al Khalil, what's going on? Be a fan of the sport of boxing first. You understand? The business of the sport of boxing. Because I've been saying from the jump, facts, right? It's to be a fan of the sport of boxing, right? Y'all got all that to say. Y'all saying all this and all of that, right? Right? Because the end of the day, if this was Bob Arum and the roles were reversed, y'all would be all the business stopped it. All the business. When it was top rank, that's all I heard. B. Paul was going on. When Paul Patel was going on. When Terrence Crawford was with top rank, all I heard was the problem is Bob Arum and Bob Arum. That's all I heard is Bob Arum. Oh, Bob Arum don't want to make the fight. I even showed you times where Bob Arum was saying stuff like the things he was saying, like he didn't want to make the fight happen. Funny thing is, Errol Spence, you knew the fight wasn't going to be this year. You was on vacation with your family while me and my team was trying to make the fight for November when you wasn't even in the gym and it was September. Y'all was just dragging it out and blame me. You capping again, not September. It was October 2nd. I went on my oldest birthday. He was dragging because you had the PFL pay-per-view, but you was talking to. I've been doing all the heavy lifting. I cleared the way for him. For real, Porter was semi-retired. Look at the fight Porter had before Bud for Miller, LOL, and Kell Brook was overdone. Yeah, so they're gonna go back and forth, and they're just gonna make it bigger. Specs, have a great night, great brother. I didn't even realize it was 12:30 at night, man. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are going to fight. It's the biggest fight in boxing. The business prevented it. Apparently, Michael Buffer involved would be okay. Prime. Don't know nothing about that. Just chilling, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, my guy, you're going hard as you need your sleep. Get some rest. You live to fight another day. Salute to you, King. No, I'm good. I just don't feel. I feel a little under the weather. Straight combo. What's going on? That's all. But anyway, Anthony Brooks, what's going on? Yeah, I just don't feel good. That's all. I just don't feel well. That's all. The Ozark, what's going on? T-Bone Boxing, my brother. Salute to my brother T-Bone Boxing, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm a man of my word, and keep your head up, brother. Salute to my brother T-Bone. Hey, T-Bone, I gotta send KQ the information. I ain't even sending the information. A salute to my brother T-Bone Boxing, man. Dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue and staying a man of his word. My brother T-Bone Boxing. He sent me my cologne, man. I appreciate you, great brother. Yes, you a man of your word, great brother. That's all we have in this world. Salute to you. I appreciate that, man. And I gotta get that info out to the brother KQKC. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up. Get the likes up to 1K. We should have 1K likes, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Stunting is a habit. Put it in the air. Stunting is a habit. Romeo, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Keith made champion Demetrius by WBC when he relinquished belt. WBC Prez promised Keith direct path to the belt when he was healthy. Yeah, he ain't never got healthy though. That's the problem. When did he ever get healthy? When did he ever get healthy though? That's the problem. He never did. I don't like when I get colds, man. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K, man. Drink more water. My brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Yo, Blue Bud, please give us a history lesson. Tell us when the PBC has ever made an offer to any other fighter for $0 guaranteed. It's never happened. Yeah, Tara says that's what I'm gonna do after this. It's never happened, great brother. Romeo say he's healthy now. 6 years later, cursed knowledge. What's going on? I was told they could fight December 17th. But there's conflicting reports. Maharabit Salam, what's going on? Right? So let's see how it unfolds. Should Night Cigar, what's going on? There was no guarantee for either one of them. So if Errol Spence said there was no guarantee, and there's a hedge fund investment group willing to put up $25 million guaranteed to both fighters, Johnny Cage, what's going on? Drink more water, exactly. Biggest fight in the sport and $0 guaranteed. What's next for Bivol? He gonna if he beats Zordo, he's gonna rematch Canelo. Edwin Burks, what's going on? Yeah, people acting like it's normal. Like, like it's just, smash the like button, get the likes to 1K. Harrison Brooks, what's going on? Who owns the fight rights for that 50 million? Whoever's putting up the 50 million, but it doesn't matter. You see, Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, right? They are putting up fights in over in Saudi Arabia. There's just a hedge fund that put up money for George Kambosos and Devin Haney, and they both signed. And Devin Haney's with Top Rank, and Kambosos is with Lou DiBella Promotions, right? The Matchroom has Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz is with PBC. Hedge fund investment group. They put up the money for Andrew Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua. Okay. They just had another hedge fund put up another big lump sum of money for Anthony Joshua versus Oleksandr Usyk. Who cares about any of that? Who cares about any of that? Spade up 36. What's going on? If Showtime did it, Showtime's on the rights. What difference does it make? As long as your money is there when you walk away, and you could feed your family, that's all that matters. You understand? When the money is there for you to feed your family, that's all that matters. And ain't nobody coming to take it and seize it and do all of those things. That's all that matters. Daphne Habak Yasharala, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, according to Bob Arum, no guarantee for free agents is normal. So why is Errol Spence getting no guarantee? He ain't a free agent. Hmm? This is Rob. What's going on? Hey, Blue, do you see that Twitter war between AJ? Yeah, I see it. Terry Schaefer, what's going on? It's only going to make the fight bigger. Y'all don't understand. It's only going to make the fight bigger. That's all it's doing is building up the fight. Y'all do understand that, right? See, y'all are missing the point that it's just making the fight bigger. The fight is going to happen, and it's just making the fight bigger. And y'all are missing the point. And you're doing exactly what the plan is to eat it up. Mugga Moon, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Alexander Anderson, what's going on? Yeah, this is Rob. Of course they're going to fight. Of course. You think that? Come on, man. Black Candid 5 was going to, he said, so you think they did all this just to. Man. He said, come on now. What did Errol Spence just tell you? Did Errol Spence said, I'm done with Terrence Crawford? Or did he just tell you I'm coming back and spinning about, I'm coming back to Terrence Crawford after my next fight? Did Terrence Crawford just tell you he's done with Errol Spence? Or did he just tell you that after this upcoming fight, I'm coming back to fight Errol Spence? What did he just tell you? The Cali King brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate all the reports from but get some rest. These dudes got you on repeat. Yeah, brother. Errol Spence just yeah, Terry Schaefer. You just can't. She can't. Errol Spence just told you that he's coming back to the Terrence Crawford fight. He just told you that. He just told you that. If they were so fed up with it and they were so far apart, okay. Romeo, brother, super chat. AB was right. They're going to be fighting on Twitter. No, what I'm saying to you is black-handed is this. Johnny Cage is going to. This is what I'm telling you. They wasn't going to fight this year because the money wasn't there. Why are y'all not listening? Y'all not paying attention. There is no fights. Okay, Jaron Ennis was supposed to fight in October. We are in November. Do you know a date and an opponent for Jaron Ennis? No. Tank Davis told you he was going to fight in November or December. We are in November. Do you think Tank Davis going to fight? Then they changed it to Tank Davis fighting in January, February. Why do you think that? Jermell Charlo fought in May. You knew his next opponent. How many times I got to tell y'all this? I don't understand. You knew Jermell Charlo's opponent 7 months ago. And 7 months ago, they told you Jermell Charlo ain't fighting until January 28th. Why do you think they told you that? You can't make this stuff up, people. Ron Ramos, what's going on? He just Tank Davis just told you, man, they playing games, man. I think I need to make a change. Ryan Garcia just told you they ain't trying to make this fight. Tank fought May 28th. They told you he was going to fight again before the year's up. What happened to the fight? Oh, you think this don't include Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford though. Mugger Moan, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, my thing is the fight could have been happened a long time ago. The realities of the situation, EJ and his team been dragging it out for years. No, they have not been dragging it out for years, Mugger Moan. They have not been dragging it out for years. It wasn't presented at the time, right? You got to understand, Errol Spence been out the ring for 2 years because of his car injury, right? Terrence Crawford made his debut in the division at 2018. You understand? Errol Spence was trying to fight Keith Thurman. He just unified against Sean Porter in 2019. Then he had the 2-year lapses. You understand what I'm saying? So it hasn't been dragged out for years, and it couldn't have happened years ago unless he just didn't suffer those injuries. You understand what I'm saying? Hope now, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Think about it. They have each other phone numbers, but they fighting publicly on Twitter, going as planned. Salute to my brother Hope Nell, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. If y'all think they ain't gonna fight, you sadly mistaken, great brother. You're sadly mistaken. Ricardo Royal, Blue out here covering up for his boy. You guys are lonely. Willette Strong, peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Romeo, brother, back in the super chat. Bud had 2 bags secured for the fight. He did. and look, Errol Spence didn't want to take it. It wasn't advised. AJ the Great, what's going on? Yeah, when I hear that helicopter so low over my house, man, makes me wonder, bro. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford going to fight in 2023, as planned in 2023. Yeah, King Ali. I don't play those games. JoJo, what's going on? Oh, Louise, what's going on? Mr. Eurodollars, what's going on? Shakur. Jimmy Bernard, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, I'll try to reach out to Shakur. I haven't reached out to him. King B Hearts, what's going on? Curse Knowledge, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said they don't comprehend it's going to be one mega event. They'll never get it, man. They won't. It's just amazing to me, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K. Oh, they made Kyrie Irving apologize, huh? Knew that was coming. Knew that was coming. They made Kyrie Irving finally apologize and pay $500,000. Knew that was coming. William Ward, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dip on your boy Blue. He said, hey, Blue and the family, do you think Errol should have got the franchise belt once they kept throwing Thurman in his face to fight? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, man. We're going to forget that in February, they put up a poll and said who want to see Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman, or they put up a poll like, I feel like it was dragging us along the whole time, man. The fight we want to see is Errol Spence, Keith Thurman. And for whatever reason, it wasn't being planned for this year. Tank G-Man, what's going on? I don't believe it was. And salute to William Ward dropping that dip on your boy Blue. He said, just chilling, my brother in super chat. Sound like you can use a warm shot of yak. Yak. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K, man. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up, people. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Yeah. The yak. Yak. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. Yeah, man. Feeling a little under the weather. A little bit under the weather. So, like I told you guys, man, Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford is going to happen in 2023. The biggest fight in boxing. And it's going to happen early 2023. And then everybody here that complain, oh, it's not happening right now. It wasn't going to happen right now. I wanted it to happen right now. I believe they both wanted it to happen right now. And it wasn't going to happen right now. Just wasn't going to happen right now. I don't think that the budget is there for this fight to happen right now. Hence the reason why they want these fighters to take zero guaranteed money. Zero guaranteed upfront money. That is unheard of in the biggest fight in boxing. Y'all are just glossing over that. You're not paying attention. The biggest fight in the sport of boxing. And they're telling these fighters to take zero guaranteed money down. That's an indication that there's a problem. Yeah, they lonely. Julio Concepcion. They are. Michael Dents, what's going on? Just think about that. No guaranteed money for either guy in the biggest fight of boxing. Do you think Canelo Alvarez goes into the biggest fight in boxing and with no guaranteed money? Anybody? Somebody tell me that. Jay Free, what's going on? Canelo would what if any platform went to Canelo and said, "Hey, take this fight. This is the biggest fight in boxing. We ain't gonna guarantee you no money up front." Let me ask you a question. Do you even think anybody would even approach Canelo Alvarez with that type of negotiations? Big Woods, what's going on? Hmm? Hmm? Huh? Does anybody think that anybody would even approach Canelo Alvarez with a no guarantee fight? No guarantee. Marquise TV, what's going on? Huh? Hmm? Do you even think they would even attempt to approach Canelo Alvarez and say, "We're gonna make the biggest fight in boxing, but we ain't got no guarantee money for you"? Would anybody even approach Canelo Alvarez with that type of offer? I'm asking. DOG 215, my brother, what's goody? My brother DJ Ghost in the building. What's goody with your king? Salute to my brother DJ Ghost. What's good with your Ghost? Go subscribe to my brother DJ Ghost. Derek Choice, what's going on? Hey Ghost, Rodney James Jr., what's going on? Hey Ghost, the biggest fight in boxing, they told Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, no guarantee money up front. We're not gonna give you no money up front. And people think that this was actually gonna happen this year. Hmm? Just think about that. Patricia and peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Have a great night, Queen. Do you think that anybody would even approach Canelo Alvarez for the biggest fight in boxing with that type of offer? Oh, well, what's going on? Nobody can answer it, right? Nobody gonna say nothing, right? True Religion T, what's going on? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing, right? Because you know You know very well, Robert Chapman, what's going on? You know very well that if anybody approached Canelo Alvarez with the biggest fight in his career and said, "Hey, bro, we ain't gonna give you no guaranteed money up front," you know what his response would be, right? And not a single soul would be complaining about him walking away. Yeah, Uga said he wanted to fight Boots next year. Not a single soul would be in here complaining. True Religion T, another idiot, says, "Oh, but Bud ain't Canelo." Just chilling, my brother in the super chat. Get the likes up. You can't make this up, man. Where do they find these people, man? Rodney James Jr., what's going on? Where do they find these people at? What are you talking about? He's not Canelo. Errol Spence ain't getting guaranteed either. What are you talking about? Shut up! William Ward, no, I read your super chat, great brother. Oh, Bud is not Canelo. Man, I just get y'all, man. Y'all just annoy me, man. You just can't. Oh, well, he not Canelo. Yeah, you're right. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford ain't never lose. They ain't never get outclassed. You're right. They not him. V Rock, what's going on? You 1,000% right. He lost every single round to Floyd Mayweather, and he lost all but 3 rounds to Dimitri Bivol. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. He's not them. They're not him. It just annoys me, man. Annoys me. Yeah, well, he's not them, and he's not this, and he's not that. Oh, he ain't Canelo, though. Mr. Wayne Nag 13, he said, guarantee Mexican fans will watch Errol and Bud fight too. Like they like great fights too. Exactly. Mr. Authentic, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1K. Why I gotta keep saying smash the like button and get the likes to 1K? Why do I have to keep saying that? Why do I have to keep saying smash the like button, get the likes to 1K? We should be past 1K. We should be at 1.1K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. Stop moonlighting. Get the likes to 1K. We should be past that. We should be at 1.1K right now. House of Eternal. What's going on? LSB Silver Boy. What's going on? Get the likes up. We should be at 1.1K. Boss News DC. What's going on? So anyway, they're going to fight next year. It's the biggest fight in boxing. Shemay Bag. What's going on? Old Park Boxing. What's going on? True Religion T. Can't he just pass his and he can show his part? And it would prove the same thing? The fact is, ain't nobody gonna do that. They ain't gonna do it. That's the facts. Smash the like button. Joe Townsend, what's going on? Polaris Blue. Yeah, I was in my slingshot today. My subwoofer blew out again. It's gotten annoying, man. Hampton Ski 9, what's going on? No, he wasn't. But you ain't gonna see nobody say that though. He told you there was no guarantee. He said that he was gonna take 65-35. But y'all said he wasn't telling the truth though. I told you guys that they were saying the same thing was going to Errol Spence. It's for the biggest fight in boxing. Why is there no guarantees for either one of them? You're going to tell me, so it goes back to what I told you, is that Tim Smith of the PBC VP, shout out to Tim Smith, right? Tim Smith told us in January 7th, I was in Hawaii with my wife. He told us January 7th, Tim Smith said, there's no money for Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. He said there's no money for Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Machiavelli the Don, what's going on? Yeah, Tyra Sims, it just gets annoying. So Tim Smith said there's no money for Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. He told us that in January before they even began negotiation. So this is just confirmation. We get all the way to this point, and there's no guaranteed money up front. So they told you from the beginning. Duncan Penny, he said, wait, yourself? Yeah, both of them. They went out. What was I listening to? I don't even remember what I was listening to. I was riding with my daughter, and we was in Queens. Me and my daughter was in Queens, and both the subs went out, man. Me and my daughter was in Queens, and both the subs went right out, man. Facts. Yeah, they don't listen to old Paul Bossing. Now, think about this, Will that Strong. As Tim Smith told us in January, there's no money for Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. We get to this point where they're negotiating all these months later, and they're telling us that Errol Spence is not getting no guarantee money. Terrence Crawford is not getting no guarantee money. What does that tell you? There was no, like they told you from the beginning, there was no money in the beginning. William Ward, I read your super chat, great brother. Hoodie Smoke, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling? William Ward, I read your super chat, great brother. I say you dropped the dub on your boy Blue. I read it, great brother. AZ Landlord, what's going on? Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes to 1K. AZ Landlord, what's going on? Where you been at? Is somebody in the kitchen? No. Ham Bone, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, Spade up 36. That's always the case. That just goes to show The sad part, the sad truth. Steven Taylor, what's going on, great brother? The Paul Turner, what's going on? Grind never stops. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash it. Let's work. So the Paul Turner, brother in Super Chat, keep doing your thing. I've been rocking with you. Salute to my brother, the Paul Turner. I appreciate you 1000%, great brother. Well, that's strong. She said, my sister mad because now Paramount Plus want to add Showtime for $14.99 a month. Right. Yep. Hoodie Smoke, my brother in Super Chat Blue, are you talking about Errol's response suites? Yeah, I did that already, great brother. Jimmy Bernard, what's going on? Mm-hmm. Yeah, C Money Best Stop is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Muhammad Salam Blue, give me your thoughts on the visual. I don't have much thoughts on it. Pac-Man ATL Tay, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, Pac-Man ATL Tay. What's good with you, Tay? A1 Hoop Zone, my brother, Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, A1 Hoop Zone, Emmanuel H. Monica, peace of blessings, Queen. You still here, huh? Monica's a rider. Blessings, Queen. Gertz, what's going on? See, the thing is, these fighters risk their lives for our entertainment, man. And at the end of the day, they need to be compensated for it. And it should be guaranteed money up front. That's a big indication that there's a problem. If you can't guarantee these fighters some money, you should be able to guarantee them money, man, up front. They shouldn't have to just sit and bank on just the fans. We hope the fans come through and support and buy the fights. It shouldn't just be that way. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. Blue, good night. Have a great night at T-Bugs, my brother. There should be guaranteed money for these fighters. There should be guaranteed money. You understand what I'm saying? It should be, it should be guaranteed money for these fighters up front, man. Ain't no telling when these fighters step in the ring, they're gonna step out the same way they step in, and the money should be guaranteed for them. It just should be. I'm not saying they have to guarantee the whole thing, but there should be guaranteed money. Yeah, this this is getting annoying. This cough, man. Goody the Great, my brother. What's Goody? Boil some ginger root and hit it with some honey. Yeah, I'm about to do that right now. I'm gonna do that right now, man. This cough is getting annoying, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes all the way up. Yeah, I'm about to I'm about to get in on that right now, Tay. Cough is annoying, man. No true religion, T. It's only two fighters that get all their money. You misunderstood what he was saying, but okay. Victor Torcio, what's going on? But okay, smash the like button, man. The whiskey, lime, and honey fix anything. I never tried that. Yeah, Monica. I never tried that. Might have to delve into that. I'm gonna go get me something for this cough, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. Get the likes all the way up, man. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 1K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button, people. Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta get some. I'm gonna go make me some tea. You know what I mean? He said honey, lemon, and whiskey. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like your shitty videos. That's all I got for you. Peace.